Part 10 continues with girl from the previous part attacking Ben with her companions. But Ben also attacks them, using talking stone to throw at them using his own strength. Because he can't use his power in the area in which he was. They too start attacking Ben together. So Ben starts running from here because he was alone and can't defeat them all at once without his powers. Then he moves out of the medicinal field, and now he can use his powers. But they too come out of the medicinal field and start attacking him, but he defends himself from them. Ben faces them all, but he was fighting one versus several, so he again runs from here using a magical flying paper given to him by Julie along with the map. Soon Ben reaches a forbidden area near the location. Then his talking stone tells him, "You should use this flying paper for a long time, because you can only use it 3 times. And if you have to use it once, use it for a long time." Ben says, "Okay, I still have 2 turns left, and I can use it, so no problem." Then he hears sounds from here and his talking stone tells him, maybe there is a fight going between pureblood beasts. Ben moves here, and finds Vilgax here, who was fighting a pureblood beast butterfly effortlessly. Seeing him, Ben becomes furious and starts eating the Fountain of Youth sand. Because he was remembering the torture that happened to him in his childhood. And wants to increase his cultivation level and take revenge on Vilgax. But his stone tells him to keep yourself in control. Your level will not increase eating it. And then suddenly the mountain starts shaking, and Ben feels jerks from it. His stone tells him, many monsters are coming this way for their hunt, so we have to leave fast. So Ben leaves from here, with the help of his flying paper, and reaches a cave. There he sees the girl, who attacked him at the Mountain of Youth. He sees that girl came here, to get the divine cocoon, and Ben was following her, secretly, and thinks, what is she doing? Then she breaks the barrier guarding the cocoon and makes it come out. Then the talking stone sees this, and starts screaming shout. Due to this, the girl understands, there is someone else in this place, who is watching her. Then Ben comes out and the girl recognizes him. Soon, without wasting time, she attacks him. But Ben escapes from her attacks and holds her from behind. But the girl tries to attack Ben, using her enchanted earring, but Ben stops it, with the help of his mouth. But the girl hits them with her powers and escapes from Ben's grasp. But she discovers that her earring is in Ben's hands now. She becomes furious and starts attacking Ben again. But her attack hits the rock instead of Ben. Due to this, a huge boulder starts falling on the cocoon. But as the boulder was about to fall on the cocoon, Ben saves it and comes out with the help of the flying paper. And he can't use the flying paper anymore now. Later, he reaches a garden and starts losing his consciousness because of the aroma. Meanwhile, a magical tree began approaching Ben, and it was the only one responsible for releasing that aroma. Break time, with some interesting memes for you all. Comment your favorite one in comment section. Before haircut? Meanwhile haircut? After haircut? Everything is going right in my life, except for the studies. Tough competition for Apple. If you've watched till here, I hope you are enjoying the video. So, please consider subscribing to our channel. And Ben was intoxicated by the aroma and unable to fight the tree. Then the tree grabs Ben, but he escapes and begins to eat its roots. Because he believes that this will enhance his powers, and indeed, it does. With his newfound strength, he defeats the tree. Afterwards, Ben notices 2 fruits while he is going and decides to keep them with him. Suddenly, he sees several beasts running and joins them. There, he sees Julie and others nearby and asks, "What are you all doing here?" The red bird and lion respond, "We don't know either. We saw some beasts running, so we followed them and reached here." Soon, they see the Monkey King was chasing several other beasts who were trying to steal the magical fruits from his garden. The chase leads them to a mysterious place, where they encounter the girl, who previously fought Ben, and Vilgax. Now, the Monkey King starts attacking them too because they want to take the fruits from his garden also. As the Monkey King moves forward to confront them, Ben and the others are shown who become intoxicated due to eating the fruits that he found earlier. Meanwhile, the cocoon breaks open, revealing a cute baby bird. The bird declares and says, "I am a god of the highest level, destined to transform into a phoenix as I grow older. But you disrupted my cultivation?" Ben, irritated, says, "You would have died if I hadn't saved you." Later, Ben begins deciding a name for the baby bird, but he gets a stomachache due to overeating the fruits. To recover, he sits down and meditates. As he meditates, an immense amount of energy begins to radiate from him, affecting even the Monkey King. This was due to eating those fruits. Meanwhile, Monkey King, still fighting Vilgax and the girl, orders his clones to investigate the source of the energy. They locate Ben while he was meditating and attempt to attack him, but their efforts have no effect. Julie defends Ben by summoning her guards to keep the Monkey King's clones at bay. Meanwhile, Ben's blood transformation level reaches 9, making him incredibly powerful. The Monkey King's clones continue their assault on Ben, but he eliminates them with a single strike. But one of them manages to escape, but Julie warns, "Stop him before he tells the Monkey King everything." Then Ben starts chasing after the fleeing clone, but he comes across a fruit-bearing tree along the way. Tempted, he pauses to pick the fruit. Meanwhile, the clone seizes this moment to reach the Monkey King and inform him. Later Ben arrives here as well. Furious, Monkey King launches an attack on Ben, who narrowly escapes. Enraged, Monkey King activates his spiritual leg grand formation to trap and end them all. This powerful move causes the ground beneath everyone, both people and beasts, to freeze in their place. The Monkey King grows larger and larger in size, and transforms his weapon by attaching a huge mountain to it, creating a giant axe. Fully armed and furious, the Monkey King is ready to strike. The feet of all the beasts and people were frozen to the ground, due to the Monkey King's spiritual leg grand formation. Meanwhile, Ben's treasure releases Ben from this formation. As Ben escapes, the girl, Vilgax, and the other beasts attempt to destroy the Monkey King's massive weapon. Despite their combined efforts, they fail to break it. Determined to save them, Ben attacks the Monkey King, causing it to lose balance. This distraction gives the others an opportunity to escape and steal the Monkey King's fruits. However, instead of taking just the fruit, Ben seizes the entire tree. Using his powers, Monkey King recovers all his stolen trees, leaving others with nothing. Furious, the Monkey King attacks everyone, forcing them to flee. Ben escapes on Julie's magical carpet. The Monkey King is later seen standing at the exit gate of Beijuane Mountain, determined to stop the fleeing beasts and retrieve its remaining stolen trees. The others gather at the gate but hesitate to confront the Monkey King, lacking the courage to fight him. At that moment, Monkey King hears the voice of Julie's father, warning him to retreat, knowing that his daughter is among them. Despite the warning, the Monkey King ignores, confident that Julie's father cannot enter Beijuane Mountain due to its restrictions. However, the spiritual power of Julie's father suddenly enters the mountain and injures the Monkey King. Enraged, Monkey King increases his size and strength to fight, but the injury inflicted by Julie's father's limited power proves significant damage to him. Then the mountain itself tries to restrain Julie's father with chains, but it fails. Realizing the immense power of Julie's father, the Monkey King retreats, and the others also leave from the exit. Later, Ben encounters Liam and Finn, standing alongside Lee. Liam tells Lee, "Ben is brave. He has brought the items you requested." Lee orders Liam and Finn to leave and speaks to Ben privately, explaining everything that, "Our tree god is gravely ill. We've tried to heal him, but nothing has worked so far." Hearing this, Ben reassures him, "Don't worry. I brought the Fountain of Youth, it will heal him." Lee replies, This is our last hope, so take great care of it. Ben then visits Roy and is delighted to see him stronger than before. Following this, Ben meets Jane and shares the news of reaching blood transformation level 9. Proudly, he also shows Jane the fountain of youth, but Jane reacts indifferently, advising Ben to quickly learn a new technique. Ben was surprised by this response, recalling Lee's earlier warning about trouble ahead. Taking his advice seriously, Ben heads to a library to search for a suitable technique for him to learn. Part 11 will come soon. And if you don't want to miss out, subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more amazing parts in future. Thanks.